All right, what's up, guys? Real quick before I start this how to hop manual, I just want to thank everyone who's stuck with us through this channel. We've kind of been all over the place, and we lost a lot of viewers because we took a lot of time off, but I appreciate all you guys who have stuck with us. It's amazing, and I appreciate everyone who's new to the channel checking this out right now. So this is Vulpine Crew, if you guys didn't read the title of the channel, but we've changed the name quite a few times. This is what we're sticking with. The Vulpine Crew is a BMX crew. We're gonna be, posting YouTube videos weekly. Hopefully, trying to do more than once a week at some point, but we're all a little busy. And then my brother and Tucker and maybe Brady and Lucas and Patrick, you guys know the gang. If you've seen the videos in the past, you know who I'm talking about. They're gonna be moving out here to Colorado with me. And, we're gonna be trying to put up as much content as we can and making clothing. We're working on a lot of clothing stuff, working on a lot of logo designs. So hopefully you guys are hyped for that. We're gonna start with some stickers, see if you guys want some stickers. They're gonna be mad cheap just to get the name out there, get them on people's bikes, their helmets, whatever. But let's get into the how-to. All right, so for sure, you're gonna wanna know how to manual. Like just straight up pull up manual. And probably for a good distance, like I'm not saying like just pull up your front wheel for half a second and be like, oh, I can manual, I should hop manual now. Like you should know how to manual for sure. Just pull up manual, maybe a good 15 feet. Some people, the trick just doesn't work for them. And a lot of people I've noticed it's actually easier for them to hop and land in a manual and hold it longer. Like my brother, he's a great BMX rider, but he just can't pull up manual. But if you tell him to hop manual, he's got it. It's super weird, but yeah, you should know how to manual. And then second, you're gonna wanna find a ledge or a manual pad or, I don't know, just anything that you are comfortable hopping up that you wanna try your hop manual on. So for today, I'm gonna be using my ledge. It's 16 feet long, 16 inches wide, and a little over 17 inches tall. I highly recommend you don't, I highly recommend you don't use a ledge like that, to be honest. With it being that narrow, if you loop backwards, you don't have much place to put your feet, so you don't wanna fall off the edge. It's kind of tall for your first one if you're not super comfortable, and it's kind of long. So you're gonna, I'd say try to find something about, maybe 4 feet long, something real simple, 4 feet long, maybe a curb height, and nice and wide. So you got room to catch yourself if you loop backwards. But we'll get into how you should hop, how you should land, and how you should hold it right after. All right, so when you bunny hop to land into the manual, you do not want to do that stupid bunny hop that people do when they're trying to learn it, where you just land super back tire heavy and your entire body is leaned backwards. Because let me tell you right now, you were gonna fall, and you were gonna fall hard, and it's gonna suck, okay? I want you to bunny hop up it just like you're bunny hopping up it normal and not trying to land in a manual. But when once you feel your back tire clear, I want you to kick out your legs, and I'm gonna put this all in slow motion right after I'm done talking about it. I want you to kick out your legs and have your arms fully extended. So you're not like leaning back super far where you're about to die, but you're just in a good locked manual position. And this is why it's easier for some people to manual, like bunny hopping, because you land in that position where you wanna be, like exactly where you wanna be on a pull-up manual is how you're gonna land in a hop manual. So it's actually easier to balance once you kind of figure out how to land. But kick out your legs just a little bit, arms fully extended, and then use your butt to keep the balance, but I'll talk about how that works in just a second. So, really focus on having a clean level bunny hop coming up it and not just leaning back super far, assuming that you have to lean back, because that's how you're gonna fall and that's how you're gonna get hurt, and wear pads. All right, so once you kind of figured out how you want to land into it, I think the most common mistake is going to be your front tire is going to go down right away. You're going to get super frustrated because you're going to be like, oh, I can't hold the manual, blah, 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 I'm stuck, blah, blah, blah. Get over yourself. It's easy to fix. Basically, all you're going to want to do is if you're putting your front tire down, that means that your legs aren't pushed back enough. So you're going to want to kick out your legs just a little bit more, like extend them a little bit more, and put your butt back. So you should be like fucking butt way back over the tire, so that way it stays, your front tire stays up. And if you're somebody who's looping out a lot, that means you're leaning way too far back. You got your legs kicked out way too much. Your knees should be bent. They shouldn't be like insanely extended. Like, you know, I keep saying extend your legs. I don't mean kick them out all the way. It's gonna be super, super overkill. So, you know, if you're looping backwards, try just bringing your butt in a little bit and bending your knees a little bit more and keeping your arms fully extended. If your arms are like this, like suck, and your bike's pulled up to your chest, sorry for that close up. If your bike's close up to your chest, you're pulling way too hard with your arms. Like this trick is so much in your freaking legs, man. Nobody gets it. It's in your legs, right? Use your legs to balance it. So you hump forward if you need to bring your front tire down, and you hump backwards if you need to bring it up. Got me? Keep your arms extended and use your legs for the balance. So hop manuals are definitely a fundamental trick, and you're gonna be using them a lot throughout BMX if you stick with it for a while. There's so many different things you can do with it. You can 180 out. You know, you can maybe 360 into a manual like some guys are doing, which I find that crazy, but I want to try to get a clip of that at some point. Bar spin manual, pretty much anything you can land into a manual. Like I've seen freaking backflips into manuals. Like people are doing everything, so just be creative. And one quick tip, speed is super, super helpful. It's going to be scarier, but the faster you go, the easier it is to balance. And if you're not good at manuals, you don't have to balance as long when you're going fast, because obviously clear the distance quicker. And coming out of the manual is a lot easier when you're going fast. Going down the drop, you don't want to come out of the drop super slow. So yeah, those are just some quick little things I want to throw in there. All right, third and final step of a hop manual, obviously, is just landing the trick, coming down the other side of your manual pad, and I guess just dropping off, or if you want to hop out of the manual, that's cool, but I'll kind of run down some problems with that. So a lot of people, they kind of, you know, when they see the edge coming, they relax a little bit. It's like that feeling of, oh, I made it, but then you put your front tire down too soon, and depending on how high of a drop you're about to go off of, that could be a very bad situation. You don't want to let your front tire down too soon, because that is how you're going to go face first down a drop, and that would suck. So you're going to want to wait until you feel your back tire rolling off the edge, and then just land back tire first down the drop. Or if you want to bunny hop out, that's cool too. Just kind of hold it till your back tire is pretty close to the edge of what you're coming off of, and then just pull a teeny little bunny hop out. Nice and simple. That's probably what I would usually do, depending on how big of a drop it is. The bigger the drop, more likely I'm gonna bunny hop. If it's a little drop, I'll probably just roll off the manual and call it a day. But I'll try to show you both. And yeah, if you guys are having any problems with this trick, just DM me on Instagram. I'll throw my Instagram in here. Make sure you follow our Volpine Crew Instagram. We do post daily, and we try to, you know, have fun on there, post stories, and it's pretty lit, you know, you can see the whole crew riding, so it's cool. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave some comments down below and like the video. Bye.